First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jones steps away to his left. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. It's brought in by Harris. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. Touchdown! Damian Harris, 42 yards. And the Patriots are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Nick Folk for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Play action. Stafford. Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
There's Henry to make a nice catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. He's at the 50. The 30.
I'm going to show
10,
you, man.
5, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, that's going to change the course of things. They had a good drive work and a chance to really open things up here in the first quarter. Instead, the defense, they got exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they certainly did, because making that type of a play gives them confidence moving forward and maybe makes them a little more reticent on the offensive side of the ball.
Because if the touchdown had gone the other way, this thing could have started to get ugly early. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taylor now from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones being chased out left. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 41, Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. On 3rd down, here's Harris. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Back to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
Open man, the tight end, Henry. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. Now a first down carry for Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Forced out to his left. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry there to make the grab. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second down and goal. Stafford under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 15. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now this throw caught left side, and they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll run on first down. Akers, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On first down, Akers. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
2nd and 5 now. Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Henderson, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Here's Jones, throwing on first down. Flush to his right. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run on first down. It's Harris. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5 now. Jones dancing to his left. And Jones will hit the deck here. And he is able to pick up the first down. On first down, it's Harris. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. The 40, 30, the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call...
He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 35 yards. And the Pats have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense. Right?
That's true. You've said that before. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford fighting through pressure. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call the timeout here defensively. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. Buying time to his left. To Henry. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Open man here, the tight end Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. It's complete, and he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And now a loose football. The ball comes out. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. And look at this. They get the... And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Jones. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
To throw is Jones. Dancing to his left. Pass complete to Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Jones. Gets this to Myers. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now Jones. Flushed out right. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off here to 32. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Stafford going to throw it. And he can't get a throw off He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.